Once upon a time, in the history of mankind, in a village far, far, far away, there lived a man called No Man. Not N-O-No, but K-N-O-W No. No matter what you talk about, a person, a place, a thing, no man seemed to have known it all. Wonder what's the secret of his knowledge? Let's figure out. Namaste and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Nivedita, your excellent strategist. Today is day 11 of Declutter December, and I'm really happy and humbled to see how some of you have really been consistent with me in Declutter December. Let me clarify something to you today. Declutter is not a ritual that you need to do every day without having learned something from it. Okay, so Declutter December is not 31 days of decluttering 31 different aspects of your life. It's more about really identifying which aspects of your life need special attention, special care, and really need to be decluttered. And then working on them maybe more than one day, more than 2 days, or more than maybe 3-4 days. So I'll be sharing with you, I have decided to cut this ritual short and share with you 15 aspects of your life that you need to declutter. And basis that you select which areas of your life would you want to work on. So in week 1, for example, we discussed all the physical spaces of your life that you need to declutter. In week 2, we are talking about all the mental areas and aspects of your life that you can declutter and really feel empowered. Similarly, on 15th day, I will talk about something interesting, and you can then choose which areas of your life needs decluttering. And then stick on to it, do it repeatedly until you have successfully decluttered that aspect of your life. Okay? So remember we talked about this man called No Man. He knew everything because he had made opinions of everything in his mind before even actually knowing something truly. That is something we have now termed as a bias. Ever heard of this term? Good if you haven't, because it's not really a very good term. So biases really fog our opinion. Biases really stop us from knowing something or someone in its entirety. Which is why when you declutter your mind, it becomes very important to let go of the biases. Now you can Google this term and get to know about types of biases, how you form them, how you don't form them. But I would recommend you don't do any of it. What you instead do is you sit with yourself and ask yourself what opinion do you have of any person, any place, or anything. Okay? Once you have done that, ask yourself, how have I derived at this conclusion? Okay? When you get an answer to how, ask yourself, is my source of information valid? And then keep on, asking probing questions to yourself. Because what happens is sometimes something that we got introduced to in our childhood creates such a strong bias that we carry that bias throughout our life. Sometimes it's not valid anymore, sometimes the source was not correct, but we still continue carrying our biases. So what happens is sometimes we also need to go and correct ourselves and tell ourselves that no, our source of information was not really legit, and we now need to change our opinion, we need to change our belief, and then we really need to let go of that bias. So ask yourself these set of questions. If you really don't, if you are not able to give yourself very solid answers to these questions, it is very probable that you have a bias which is unreasonable, and it's probably holding you back from experiencing life the way it is. There's a high chance that you're living your life the way your filters are making you see life. So do this with me on day 11 of Declutter December. I really want you to sit with yourself, ask yourself a few questions, see if you have any biases, and declutter your mind of all these biases. Because life is to be lived through you, not through any filters. So I'll see you tomorrow. Until then, happy decluttering. Like, comment, and share. Bye bye.